Hey everyone. So my last video I painted this and I have an idea. So my granddaughter, she got some new furniture for Christmas and it's a beautiful white. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm thinking, wouldn't this be pretty framed to go in her room? Because it's going to be painted and the whole thing. So, like maybe, I don't know, maybe even a white frame, like from Michael's. You know how they have like those plastic white frames. And I thought, well, let me do a second one so that she has a set. And I'm thinking, I'm doing a lot of thinking. It's dangerous, you know. It's very dangerous. That I'm thinking that she might like it on her walls. So I don't know, maybe she won't, but oh well. All right, so these flowers, I think I'm going to paint in a blue. This is a really, really beautiful blue. It's called Mayan Blue. And I don't want it too pigmented. And I'm gonna try to do it ever so slightly, oh good, I didn't get it on the paper. Ever so slightly pointier. But I don't want it to be too different, right? So let me see. I think I'm gonna put a big one in the middle. And so I'm thinking, so I have to think about this. So for me to get it pointier, I need to pull up at the end, right? So if I go down, push, and pull up. And down, pull up, down, pull up, and down, pull up. You know what these look like to me? They look like palm trees. They just do. Now, like I meant for that to be much bigger, but it didn't turn out that way, so that's okay. That's all right. In my head, it was bigger. Okay, so that's that one. Yeah, definitely looks like a palm tree. So this one, maybe I'll just do a little grouping. Yeah, because I'm just thinking. I mean, that's why I went to a bigger brush, because I thought, yeah. Well, anyway, too much thinking going on over here. What can I say? All right, I'm going to go to a different blue. This blue is called Lunar Blue. Totally different. It almost looks like a green. Let me see if I can, okay, so I'll do one over here. It almost has like a gray feel to it for sure. Alrighty, I'm gonna let that be. Pull the color back up. Okay, now this other one, I think I want something, what would go with these? The yellow would go. Let me go back to my old faithful yellow. Yellow to me is the other white. It just is. It just, oh, see, now this has a little bit of, I got a different color mixed in with this before. Let me just kind of clean this up just a little bit. And so I get more of the actual yellow and not that color. Okay, so here we go. All right. And let's get that nice and wet. Okay. So now I'm going to do another one. So I like the shape of these petals. I'm still not so sure if they would be considered correct or not. Probably not. All right, another upside down palm tree. Well, not upside down. That's a regular way palm tree. All right, so I'm going to switch to a smaller brush because I want to get a little of, well, before I do the middles, you know, the top part on these, like on these, like I don't mind if they're a little wet and they bleed a little bit. I like that. But these are definitely way wet. So if I did that now, it would run all the way down the flowers. So I'm going to do the stems on this one. And I'm going to try, I kind of put them, well, let me see. Let me see what we can do here. Let me see. All right, so I think I took, let's see, I went with the lighter green too. I am using olive green along with undersea green because I want a lighter shade of green. I'm just going to put a lot of water right over here because I don't want it super super thick. So I'm not going to touch the flower. Yeah, that was probably the wrong thing to do. All right, my plan is to make like a little bow or something down here that connects all of them. Keep it simple, keep it simple. All right, I'm going to do my leaves. And I'm dabbing off on my paper towel so that I don't get too much paint for my leaves. And then when I'm done with this, we can go ahead and add it's actually the middle piece of the flower to the tops of these. It's still wet. I can see it's still wet, but it's drier than it was. You know, let me just hit it real quick with the heat tool. And I think this will make a really cute set. So again, I don't mind it blending, not at all, but I just don't want it to go wild on me. So what color? So I really do like this. I'm gonna do the same color, which was a little bit of Aussie Red Gold and Nickel Azo Yellow for this. That pretty, like almost brownish color, orangish brown color. So we'll see if that blends out at all. Then for the blues, and again, this one looks very gray. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with this. Sorry, you keep seeing my arm. I'm going to go with that dark color. Even though it's a maroon color, I'm going to put it on those blue flowers. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me turn this around. And it was this really deep color, which is called Piemontite Genuine. Okay, so let's see. Super cute. It almost looks like the top of a sunflower. I guess these kind of do look like even sunflowers, but they're not meant to. They're not meant to. All right, so that piece is done. The yellow is ever so little blending with that darker color. All right, so now I want to get like a bow down here tying this little bouquet together. So let's see how well I can do this without messing up. How about, I'm going to go in for the red. Let's go in for the red, which is Permanent Red Deep. Oh, I think I'm going to mix it a little bit with Opera Pink. I got to get more Opera Pink in here. Okay, that's a nice shade. Not too red so that it stands out too much. All right, I'm getting the excess off. And let's see. All right, there we go. A little sideways, but cute, right? Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I want to say it is very loose, just like the first painting. I want to say it almost looks juvenile, doesn't it? And not that the painting is juvenile, but the paintings are juvenile looking, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I think that these two are going to look super cute in frames on a wall. Plain, simple, cute. Let me know what you think. All right, bye. I'll be back. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.